Hello, everybody. Hello, Virgos. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's good. For those of you that are brand new, thank you for popping in and trying my channel. I am Patty, and I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot as well as intuitive coaching. My tarot also incorporates astrology and numerology, so hopefully you'll find this interesting. I do go to the divine first for any of the information downloads, um, and anyone who he decides to send through to help with the wisdom to help you through your struggles, challenges, whatever's going on today. All right, so let's get started. This is for the 22nd through the 28th of February. The first three cards I'm pulling out are oracles, and they're for the sort of the past, the present, and the future. However, the first card is divine. That is the divine energy. That is what I really sort of focus in on. And then the second card being current week energy. I focus in on that. And future energy, I pay attention to it, but you know what? That can change just depending on your choices and decisions. And that's the key this week, is that choices and decisions are what the divine is really sort of honing in on, how we are making those choices and decisions, whether they're one-dimensional, two-dimensional, and what kind of mindset that we are in place with. All right. So for the first card out, I have the Swan. It's a transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. Now, this is interesting because with the full moon, we have a transformation going on. And the big energy this week is about transformation, not only with your decisions and choices, it's a transformation energy spiritually. We're sort of like in a spiritual awakening phase. It's also with the planets and the energies of the moon as well. So this transformation is something that should bring you to a higher level, higher understanding, a little bit more clarity. That's what the moon is also doing. So we're trying to, it's really difficult to go through, but then it'll bring more clarity as we go through it. The current energy, we got the Wasp. And the Wasp is all about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. And then we have the Focus card in reverse. So somebody's not being able to focus or not focusing on their future. The Wasp energy is we have to acknowledge for the number 3. It's about acknowledging that we are being a little bit bitter. We are being a little bit angry this week. That has to probably do with the full moon coming in too, because 3 days before the full moon, 3 days after, those energies are really, really strong. And we are actually feeling those energies quite a bit with this full moon because of the planets that are moving around them. I won't go into that. I will be doing a full moon reading on the 26th, so you can watch in on that if you like. So this week is about transformation. Now this needs to be transformation that to a higher level. And that would be more of the second dimension, what you cannot feel, touch, or see. That is something that is of the more unseen. And the reason why that is somebody's got to get through this angry phase. Somebody's got to get through this bitter phase this week. I don't know who that is, to heal and bring you to the next level, which you really have to pay attention and listen to spirit rather than what's going around you. So people are saying, yeah, he or she was a really asshole, or she wasn't really nice. She was, why'd she do that? Or why did he do that? Or, you know what? Yeah, go after him. No, that's not the energy. That's why I said don't listen to that energy. You have to listen to yourself. You know what lesson do I have to learn from this? What participation was my part? What was their part? Analyzing it, focusing in on it, and bringing it to a spiritual level rather than a earthly level. Okay, because we have 2 here. If you look at both of these, there's the number 3. We really need to be acknowledging and paying attention, because they have the number 12 and we have the number 21, which is 3. Paying attention, realizing it, accepting it, and acknowledging it, and taking responsibility for it and accountability. That's bringing you up to a higher level. And to focus in on that, that could be painful for some. It's sort of like a breakup is a painful thing. Somebody getting hurt, hearing something they shouldn't have heard is a painful thing. Doing something out of retaliation is a painful thing. Not only if it's done to you, later on it'll come back to bite you in the butt, because that's the way that the universe works. And it'll show you a lesson that you need to learn from that. Yes. So you can have the world. However, this is your first card out. This is a really, really good thing. And please look at the things in her hand. So she's completely exposed, and the world has a lot to offer. It's a full circle. It's a full ring. So when you do something against someone, you need to bring it full circle and right your wrong. And the other thing is, that's a spiritual thing. That is nothing to do with, for example, if you borrowed money and you always promised to pay it back and you didn't pay it back, without paying it back, that's not a full circle. If you pay it back, that is a full circle that actually brings things together again, and it can reheal, it can rejuvenate, it can remake a better relationship, that kind of thing. However, that's a higher vibrational energy. That's a high spiritual energy. However, if you don't do that, then that leaves you with unfinished energies that brings those, you're carrying those energies with you. So you want to release all the energies that you can. In order to do that, you have to learn. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. Yeah. So we have to learn from those. So learning how to not be jealous. Jealousy comes from insecurity. Where does insecurity come from? Something that can't be seen, confusion, not making sure, making sense, 2 and 2 is not adding up to 4. And this is definitely a lesson, because there's love and also peace in learning that, as well as then you come to the full circle, because you get everything of your heart's desire. All right. So let's see what else we've got going here. So I can't tell if somebody is hiding something and not sharing it, and therefore it created animosity on somebody else's part. I don't know who that's for. It's sort of like 2 people going in for the same job, and one person with the same skills, same skill set, everything, and they're both excited about it, and one person got it but didn't share it with that other person. Maybe they're friends or whatever, and they were afraid to share that with them because it might hurt them. However, you both can grow from it in that sense, because there's a lot of love in that. However, something's hidden here. I want to find out what's hidden, because that's what's holding this whole. You've got a beautiful spread here, except for that. So there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of peace. There's a full accomplishment of what you want. Family, friends, everything that your heart desires. You've got the world here, but something's hidden. That's just, again, that's jealousy. That's insecurity. So we have the 9 of Wands. Again, 9 of Wands is about, you've made it through a storm. You've worked through a storm. You brought yourself to another level, but this earth thing is just holding you down and back, because what's hidden is a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain here. There is, I'll be surprised if I do not see the 4 of Pentacles. because there's a lot of pain hidden. So that's where the jealousy is coming from. Somebody betrayed somebody. Okay. You're really on a low vibrational thing right now. So there's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. Somebody betrayed, or somebody did something sort of sneaky, either to you or you. I don't think it's you. I think this energy is coming to you. But you got the jealousy, or you got the anger and the bitterness, and that has to go, because if you don't, this is going to hold your whole blessings or your rewards back. You have to focus in on the positive. You have to let go of the low vibrational energies. Whoever this person is that may have betrayed, you have to release them and let them go, whoever that is. Sort of like, remember I said that full circle thing? So if somebody didn't pay you back, you're going to have anger, animosity, and you're going to gradually forget about it. But if that person were to come back and pay you back, what do those energies say? That's a huge energy. But if they didn't pay you back, are you going to hold on to that? Or are you going to say, you know what? Whatever happens will come back to them. So I'm just going to keep moving forward. And then you focus in on that, but you're not. You're more focused in on the material thing than actually what is the lesson in this. And that lesson is to transform to more of a high vibrational energy. So I don't know who that's for, but it goes from anger to bitterness. Then you can go to healing. But if you cannot release the anger and the bitterness, you can't heal. You got to release whoever this is. Yeah, King of Pentacles. It had to do with money, definitely. Had to do with money. Yeah. And it really brought hurt to somebody. They're going to come full circle. And so this bitterness and anger, what you're feeling now, you're wasting your energy, because in the future, they'll come back and pay you back if that's for somebody. Or if they did something, they will come back and apologize and ask for forgiveness. If it wasn't money, they will come back. And I think this is your learning lesson in how to not be anger or bitter, or don't retaliate. Don't retaliate, because the thing is, our retaliation is nothing compared to what divine's retaliation is. I've witnessed it time and time again. When I was thinking about retaliation, I said, nope, your vengeance is worse than what I could ever do. And later he'll show me what he did. And I've seen, sadly, lives crumble because of what had happened and their decisions. And mine included, because I was making really crappy decisions, and I watched my life crumble. And he's like, you know what? That's what you get for doing that. So you make it right. And I did. So that's why I'm saying, not only from wisdom, but from experience. All right. And you're going to have that full circle. Yeah. Lover's card. Some of you are actually going through a separation battle, or you're actually going through, somebody's lived together. Yeah, man, that's really dangerous, because you could lose out on a lot of stuff. But this is a battle between that. There's a lot of anger and bitterness, because there's been everything in there, betrayal and money. Somebody's given more, and it's now the time that somebody's pointing the fingers. You. Really destructive way of communication. Really destructive way of communication. Because that is one, Three of Pentacles. That's what wants to come back. The Three of Pentacles. Or not the Three of Pentacles, excuse me. I was thinking of the Three of Cups. Money. Money. Ugh. If the world didn't have to have money, there would have been something else, though, to create more. So this couple here is definitely not on a spiritual plane. Somebody is not on the spiritual plane with that. Yeah. Three of Cups. Now it comes up. Yes, let's have a celebration. Then we have the Six of Swords. So you have the 6 and the 7 of Swords. Wow. So, you know what? This peace wants to come back. This peace and this love wants to come back. Somebody's just got to expose themselves. Not expose themselves, but I mean expose that they've done wrong, or they need to fix something, or they need to clear something up, or they need to better their situation and just right the wrong. They just need to. And even if you're going to go separate ways, I see separation. You need to right the wrong. And what is the purpose of having all, you know, for me, you can have it all. I'll always survive. I'll always make it. You know what? If money is going to do that to you, go right ahead. If that's all you care about is money, and that's all you got, because that's your idol, have fun with that. No thanks. I would rather have peace, love, and joy. Literally. Because when you have peace, you have joy. I don't know who that's for. You know, and you can have peace even through your worst storms. You know that? I've done that. Been there, done that. Emperor, wisdom, and the 9 of Wands. Wisdom. Transformation is wisdom. Wisdom is the highest learning thing that you could have on this big green blue ball, because knowledge is earthly. Wisdom is second dimension divine. All right, let's get to the moon and see what the moon has, this full moon for you guys. This doesn't look like a really good reading, but it is, because you know what? Somebody's going to have a huge spiritual jump, because they're going to go from this anger, bitter, human energy. Oh, okay, thank you. So they're saying, are you letting your emotions control and your feelings control you, or are you controlling your feeling and emotions? I don't know who that's for, but that was just downloaded. Are you letting your emotions and feelings control you, or are you controlling your feelings and your emotions? Should be the last one. You should be controlling your feelings and your emotions. Because if you let the feelings and emotions get the best of you, then you live more of a life like this. Very intense. Woe is me. I've gone through everything. Look at me. You know, nobody else has had struggles. I have more struggles than everybody. Yes, everybody has been wounded. Everybody's been scarred. Everybody has had their own life challenges and battles. Definitely. So, full moon energy. Yes. This is 100%. Ooh. So, full moon energy is definitely, we are moving towards, we are in Aquarius moving towards, but we have the full moon in Virgo. Must stay focused, because we're not staying focused. Must figure a way to get your track on focus. Put the blinders on. Don't listen to anybody. Maybe not go around anybody. Try to, pray, meditate, whatever it is that you do. Try to ground yourself, bring yourself into nature, into spirit. Really listen to spirit. Get rid of the other energies. Listen to spirit, because you have to let things go, because there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. Somebody's really, really weak, though. So you're really going to have to work hard at this. This is just something that is going to bring you to the next level of peace. It is also going to bring you closer and closer to the divine. You are the leader, and you are the journey of your own life. You need to create your own stability, your own joy, your own happiness. This is the full moon energy. It is difficult, because it is the full moon energy. It is difficult to move forward, but it can be done. If I can do it, anybody, guys, I can do it. You can do it. So I've been through, I don't know. That's why my daughter's got me writing books. So definitely. So this is something that you can do. You can get this wonderful, wonderful energy again. This will be coming in your future. That's only if you learn what the divine has for you this week to get rid of your jealousy, your anger, your bitterness, and wanting to retaliate. Huge. This week is all about spiritual awakening, definitely for a lot of signs, because it is something that you need to stop thinking more earthly and think more in love, more light, more kindness, more gentleness, more thinking of others rather than self. That's the energy that's not only your sign, Virgos, it's a lot of the signs. This is the theme that the divine has, definitely. So I hope this was a good reading for you. It's got a learning. You know what? It sounds really rough, but however, this is going to bring you to that level a little bit higher, not only for your psyche, but for your mind, for your peace, your heart, your stress level. This is going to really open up. When I got rid of all my anger and bitterness, you know what? My life just began to blossom. It was really, really cool. Don't get me wrong. I do get pissed off once in a while. But again, the divine, when he said, are you in control of your feelings or are your feelings in control of you? That's what I keep in my head. Control my feelings, because it's not necessary to say that. It's not necessary to do that. It's not necessary. I need to reel it in. And that lesson, and I hear that all day long from him. But but that's the voice I hear. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget the full moon reading on the 26th. I will post probably the thumbnail here probably tomorrow. I don't know the time, so you'll have to subscribe, hit the bell if you want to know what time that is on, because it'll pop up and notify you. And then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please bring some more people. I love to meet more people. Say hello in the chat. I love the chat. That's why I leave it open. I do my tarot readings a lot different than a lot of people, but I enjoy it. That's all that matters. I hope you enjoy it too. Take care.